How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connect on Friday, October the 11th, as we get this video to you. Have your free pick winner in just a second here. Your free pick winner today is going to be between Arizona State and Utah in just a second. Also give you some thoughts on Northwestern Maryland and UNLV Utah State. Nice free pick winner yesterday on the Niners over yesterday, which is a great win. That brings our free pick run. I got to update this later. Yeah, that brings us our free pick run to a 2-0, 8-1. 14-4, 17-5, 27-11, 38-15, 450, and 19, 78-37, and 96-46 run. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports, the algorithms of Indian Cowboy, have been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports, 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my free daily podcast. Our best selections over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva or Indian Cowboy. Our next best selections are free picks and leans, which is the daily video that you're watching right now. We, of course, have our popular YouTube premium teaching channel, which comes at you for about $20 a month, and it's a massive advantage. You get the best, you get the games before anybody else. You get the best lines, more than 200 games offered just $20 a month. And it's a recorded podcast. You can re-listen to any time, and you get a written summary at the end as well. It's awesome value. I put out a poll to see what clients want the night before, let's say at like 9:30 or in the morning. Still getting some feedback, but I think I personally would like to do it at night because that would be actually a bigger advantage, but I think clients want it in the morning. So we'll see what happens. But we continue to do a podcast every day. Yesterday, I'll have a podcast for you later today around 4 o'clock. But yesterday's podcast had the Jaguars, Bears, Arizona, Green Bay, Washington, Baltimore, Chargers, Denver, Detroit, Dallas in the NFL, Cincinnati Giants, James Madison, Coastal Carolina was on there, and the Colts, Texans was on there. So today's video will be really good for YouTube Premium. Hopefully you'll join us too. What do I need to tell you? Well, we have a 7-unit NFL selection at 425 on Sunday, 6-unit college football selection. Our goal is to go 4-2 in football, and baseball playoffs 6-3 to start. Plus 1,800. We did win in the NHL with a 4-unit yesterday winner on Dallas. We fell short on the prop by about 1 point, I believe. Depends on what line you got, but it was on a Sabrina Ionescu on the daily prop. And as far as WNBA, we had Minnesota. And in baseball, we're sitting at around 6-3 for the playoffs. As you know, NBA countdown is 11 days away. NHL, we have a 4-unit selection between St. Louis and Vegas today. So I hope you join us. Our goal is to go 4-2 or better this week in football. I hope you join us for football, baseball, NBA, NHL, soccer, WNBA, golf, MMA, and I hope you join us and the daily props. We have a really good 4-unit daily prop today as well. All right, let's get to your free play winner today. And it is going to be on Arizona State plus the points today. I think Arizona State is a live dog here, and I understand that Utah is off of a loss, but don't forget that Utah beat this team 55-3 last year in Kenny Dillingham's first season as head coach. He obviously wants to do better than 55-3 when they lost last time, and I understand the line opened up at 3 and went up to 5.5, but I still like the plus the 5.5 here. I think it's worth it. I think you have a team here. Utah won 55-3 last year. Arizona State has massive revenge. Utah's ranked 16th in the nation, and I understand. But you have to understand why Utah came in as a 3-point favorite to begin with, and then they got bet up. Utah lost Arizona 10-23, and I can understand they can ill afford to lose back-to-back games to both Arizona schools. But Utah only put up 10 points in the last game. I understand that too, and so they will want to bounce back here. But Kenny Dillingham's team went 3-9 last year. They're 4-1 out of the gates. They come off that huge win against Kansas. And again, getting beat 3-55 last year, I think means a lot. And therefore, I like Arizona State plus the 5.5 here. Northwestern, Maryland. I like Maryland here. Northwestern is 2-3, and Maryland is 3-2. Northwestern won this game 33-27 last time, so Maryland has revenge. Northwestern lost Indiana 24-41 in the last game. I should say that Maryland lost Indiana 24-41 in the last game. And obviously, Indiana is a very good team. They're 18th and 20th ranked team, 18th ranked team roughly. But Maryland comes off of the 28-42 loss to Indiana. But they did play pretty well against Virginia on the road. Northwestern beat this team by 6 last year as well. I know Northwestern is off back-to-back losses, but Maryland is also off of a loss to Indiana, right? So it does make some sense to back Maryland here with revenge, with coming off a good loss against Indiana, and I think they show up here. And I think Maryland is going to be fine against Northwestern. I like the minus the 11, minus the 10.5, minus the 11. I almost made this my free play. It was either this or Arizona State, and the more I think about it, sometimes I think I should switch it up. Let me see something here real fast. But the only problem with Northwestern is they come off back-to-back losses as well. That was that loss against Indiana. That's right. So they come off back-to-back losses as well. and they were tied. They were down 10-17 at the half. They were actually playing pretty well. And I just think at the end of the day, taking the home dog is probably a little bit better for Arizona State in that game than the other one. Finally, UNLV Utah State. I like UNLV here. UNLV is 4-1 and Utah State is 1-4. UNLV has a little bit of revenge, of course. UNLV lost to Syracuse by a score of 41-44. They're going to be upset coming into this game. Utah State just lost by 32 to Boise State and 16 to Temple and 17 to Utah. There's only one thing that makes sense here is that UNLV is coming off of a loss, and they also need to win by a wide margin, as they can't win by less of a margin than Boise State, who beat UNLV by 30 points. Therefore, I like UNLV minus the 19 here, even though they are on the road at Utah State. And to be quite honest with you, the more I think about it, the more I think that I should take UNLV as your free play, even though they have Oregon State on deck. This is the first time they come off of a loss, and this team beat UT, Texas Arlington, 72-14, and after giving up 44 points, which is a season high. I'm going to change my free play here. Your free play, I'm going to change it to UNLV. The more I think about it, I like UNLV because you have a team that gave up 40-plus points in your last game. That's the highest points total they've given up all year. This team understands that Utah State just lost to Boise State by 30, and Boise State's also looking to get in the rankings too. So it does make sense because Boise State, they're 22nd, and it depends on which poll you see, 17 or 22nd. So they need to put up a similar score here. So I'm going to take UNLV minus the points here. That's going to be my free play. UNLV minus the 19 today is your free play. I have a lean on Arizona State. I can't go against Utah completely off of that loss. Only 10 points. And then a lean on Maryland as well. That's your video for today. The video for YouTube Premium will come at you later this afternoon. We'll do a live show on a lot of the college football and NFL games. And of course, we'll do, I'll have a detailed college football and NFL Sunday video for you as well in the daily video coming up tomorrow. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy, working hard for you every single day.